Welcome to Saratoga Springs, New York, to the premier meet in the country, a racetrack where you feel the history the moment you step through those gates, and where fans have an appreciation of that history, maybe more than any other racetrack in the country. Hello, everyone. I am Greg Wolf. Great to have you with us on Fox Saratoga Saturday. What a story Farbridge has been. It was in this race last year. He was reunited with jockey Joel Rosario, and the chemistry between these two has been a match made in heaven. 5 wins in their 7 starts since being reunited, and a chance this year to go back-to-back and again punch their ticket to the Breeders' Cup Championships. Let's take a look at the field he will line up against in this year's edition of the Resorts World Casino Sword Dancer. Last year, totally different story. Farbridge was a surprise in this race. Trainer Charlie Appleby had the top 2 choices in this race. Seemed like a foregone conclusion he would win it. The Yukon Huskies were a national power during their days in the Big East. 10 regular season championships and 3 national titles. They added a 4th during their 7-year stay in the AAC. But now all feels right again in the basketball world with the Huskies back in the Big East. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Storrs, Connecticut. Greg Wolf alongside Husky great member of the All-Century team, Donnie Marshall. Not only are the Huskies back in the Big East, they come in with lofty expectations, their first winning season in the last 4 years.
Look, UConn's been playing basketball the last 7 years since the new Big East was formed, but it's been off-Broadway.
That one loss thing.
The committee, by the way, said it was strength of schedule. If I'm Rutgers, Idaho, or Portland State, I'm feeling slighted. Right?
Come on. I think they already do.
Saturday, of course, marks the 10-year anniversary of an iconic moment in Cal history. First, the upset overtime win over Washington, followed by the ghost ride when Marshawn Lynch went for the joyride in the golf cart.
Osuna, one of the untold stories, I believe, for the Blue Jays this year.
Youngest member of that bullpen for the Blue Jays as well, just 20 years old. He was throwing at 95 miles an hour when he was just 15 years old.
Amazing.
What about, though, the team as a whole? When the front office makes moves like this and gets big names to come in, what does it do for your whole team?
Well, it's huge, Greg. I think really it has energized a clubhouse that was...
He's been so impressive, and Clay Helton has said the maturity of his game right now is just staggering for a redshirt freshman. I know these guys might disagree. We all know offense wins championships, right?
He threw a curveball at me. I'm still sticking with defense.
20 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions for Darnold so far since he's been inserted as a starter. What's impressed you most about him?
Look, man, when you think about this position, one of the great things about this position carries a lot of character, it carries a lot of responsibilities.
Oh, life is good again. How about this? We're just a day away from the first pitchers and catchers reporting to spring training. So we bring in our MLB insider, JP Morosi, to join us now and take a look at some individual players who are going to help shape this 2016 season. JP, let's begin with the offseason. Who was the biggest addition and subtraction?
Greg, I have to go back to the most surprising move we saw all winter long, Zach Greinke going to the Diamondbacks.
It was last time these two met for a Pac-12 After Dark kick in Pullman. They combined for 119 points. So, moral of the story, take the over in this one. Guys, and Curtis, I guess I'll start with you. Washington State, you know, they had that slow start against Oregon State. They were down 21-0 in that game, and then they come back against Arizona. They look like a juggernaut. Which Cougars team are we going to see tonight?
I think you're going to see the best Cougar team you're going to see all season. Because
for more on the Midsummer Classic, let's welcome back former MLB All-Star Dontrell Willis. Good to see you again. A-Rod, 5th in DH voting with the year he's having. Are you kidding me? 5th.
You got to put him on that All-Star team.
You think so?
You got to put him on that All-Star team, Fats, especially being in New York.
in the Pac-12 championship.
So how important, the schedule, as you say, is going to get a lot tougher, especially those last couple of weeks. How important is it for this Washington State team to get off to a fast start? Because against those teams,
right,
they're not going to be able to make up those points, are they?
Well, we talked about the confidence. It's very important because these are
I have a feeling the conversation's not over yet.
Well, look, I mean, the issue here is the trainer's perspective that the horse needs to be fresh to run his best. And if that's exactly what he thinks, he's going to stand by that. But he's going to have an arm wrestling contest with Mike Rapoli because he wants to run in the DraftKings Travers.
He's also got mind frame for the Travers as well, Mike Rapoli. So it's not as though they don't have a player in that race.
You'll wait and see. As a trainer, you'll see how he comes out of it, and he very well could move on.
He may heat up tonight. He may hit the track bouncing. Of course.
What a date it's going to be. Circle it on your calendar. Unofficial 4th leg of the Triple Crown, August 24th. DraftKings Travers. It was Nakatomi for Wesley Ward, with Tyler Gaffleone getting the first Grade 1 win of his career to step up in the sprint division. And the 2-year-old champion, what a performance. First start back since that Kentucky Derby with the win. Next on Fox, it's the NHRA Drag Racing Sonoma Nationals. We continue on FS2.